Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are all doing fine and I hope you are in a good health this evening, that we want to talk about Kenyan politics and any other update that we have within our beautiful country. All right. PETER SALASYA beaten like Burukenge. Okay? PETER SALASYA receives a proper beating at NYAYO Stadium. As we all know, today we had a very beautiful match between Kenya and Gabon, the Harambee Stars and Gabon. Okay, and different politicians attended the very same match that was held at NYAYO Stadium, and I must congratulate Harambee Stars because they have done a very good job. As you can see, the Olunga goal was so classic and so perfect. As much as tumeshindwa 2-1, haimaanishi kwamba we were the weak team. We have played so well, and even the possession was so good. The team was so organized. Everybody was playing well, and I think the new coach that we have is adding something to the Harambee Stars, because if you saw if you watched the match, actually, you'd probably see the change yenye iko kwa hii Harambee Stars right now, the games that they've played before and how they're playing right now. Okay, now back to PETER SALASYA. Now, why is PETER SALASYA beaten at NYAYO Stadium? But before we discuss about PETER SALASYA's beating, I want you to watch this video and see how he was thrown out of NYAYO Stadium.
Apigwe kabisa mjinga huyo.
So guys, this morning I was just watching a clip called from the Almost 1 Hour and Usiku wa Manane. They were talking about when these people during the time of Maandamano, they don't involve them. They want them to go for Maandamano. When they get into government, they forget about them. It becomes themselves and their cronies and all that. And it was a clarion call for the young generation, the young people, that we should not just follow those like Raila. We follow them just because they are our tribesmen. We follow Ruto because they are our tribesmen. We follow Kina Mudavadi because they are our tribesmen. We follow people like, I don't know who are they, those, whatever. But we want to follow the ideology, looking at the future of this nation. And this morning I wrote and I asked myself a question. And it was being asked because this country can only proceed when there is total no corruption, and things are moving forward. And job opportunities are being created and everything and all of that. So there is a script like Mbadi saying that corruption, if can be fought, can make this country grow, which is very true. But you find like most of the corruption cases or big scandals, they come from the executive. The executive is the ones who are running. Look at when they came up with There's these are called trade. They came up with something called edible oil. They pumped a lot of money into that, just billions of shillings, just lost like that. They came up with the things to do with the flood. They put all the monies to the flood during that time of Morokomen, when it was the CS or transport. And even me myself in my constituency, I gave some bridges, like they told us to give like five, I don't know, around 3 bridges. But no single bridge has been ever constructed during that time. And they took about, I don't know how many billions, a lot of money. I don't know, like 30 billion. They went through the Kera. They took money, no single project was done. Like, this is the project for Kera that was meant for flood projects. They came with even this shutting, just to come with only the system. They eat money and all that. They come up with the issues, things that, like right now, you ask yourself. I saw an issue that most of the universities, they are going for the insolvency, the 21 university or so. It's because you ask yourself, look at the story like technical universities, not technical, even other institutions. They collapse because government is not remitting funds into the universities and all that. Even the KMT's, Kenya Medical Training, like even 600 million have not been remitted into that. You ask yourself that they increased the money for the fuel levy from 8% to 18%. This money that are meant for road maintenance. Ask yourself, Kera is not receiving money. They get like, there's no money coming. Most of the roads cannot be done in constituencies just because Kera have not received money to do whatever. You just hear, oh, we have given money for Grammys, 500 million, we have already paid. Oh, you have had to do what. All this just to come and, oh, we are starting vaccination of all cows in the country. Then the next move, nothing is being done. So, as young people of this nation, we must not be intimidated. We must always seek questions, and not just to defend the government because our man is there. And that one should be the principle. Should be the principle.
All right. In most cases, let's go back a little bit, let's go back kidogo and see why people are mad at Peter Salasya. Okay. One thing I know with Peter Salasya, he is a leader, okay? He is a leader mwenye anapenda jokes sana. He likes jokes a lot. He is a comedian kind of, and ni mtu ambaye, if you look at his TikTok, he goes TikTok live. He posted things. He's always posting things on TikTok. Things that are at some point they are intriguing. Sometimes they're comical. At some point, entertain, and at some point, Peter Salasya is one guy who would probably speak sense saa zingine, si kila time. He'd probably speak sense, he'd send good messages to people. And we realize that the things that Peter Salasya has been doing in Kera watu, especially talking ill of Raila Amolo Odinga. Listen, if you read the book of Power, you will realize the 48 laws of power. If you read that book, the first law is that you should never ever outshine your master. If you think Raila Odinga is not Peter Salasya's master, that is fine. But he is a legend in this. He has a history. He is a prominent leader. Be it is in the government or not, Raila will always take part in this country, all right? But now, if you look back a little bit, Peter Salasya amekuwa akiongea vitu mingi mbaya sana kuhusu baba. Just the other day, Peter Salasya was saying, oh, mara we ulienda AUC ukafail, oh, sasa tena umerudi, umeanza kusumbua watu hapa, oh, umezeheka, oh, mara you are a dictator, oh, mara you are a user, oh, hizo mastori zako hatutaki, hizo ni uongo. But then, all these things that this nigga has been talking about, all these things that this Peter Salasa has been talking about zimekuwa zikikera wase wengi, especially these people who are the Raila diehard, okay? And you know, if you look at our country, if you look at the history of our country, most of the time watu wanapenda games sana sana their youths, you know, and youths they can love you 1 minute and the second minute they can turn so furious against you. And this is what Peter Salasya just witnessed, okay? This is what he has just witnessed. The other day Peter Salasya alikuwa on TikTok and he posted a video of him smoking something, right? And hii video ilifanya watu waanze kuongea vibaya kumuhusu, like, oh, a leader shouldn't be doing this. We have young men wenye wanakuchukua kama role model and they are following you on their social media platforms. They want to see what you are doing. And to me, if you ask me, I will tell you that I'm at a position whereby there are things that Peter Salasya anafanya that I can't support. I can't support, because as much as people say that Peter Salasa is one of the politicians mwenye amefanyia watu wake kazi sana, that is something that everybody knows, that Peter Salasa ni mtu amefanya kazi sana Mumias. Ukiangalia huko ameweka tournaments, ameemploy mavijana, amesimama na wamama, ameita maharambee huko wa kusupport hivyo vyama vya wamama huko, and amepeleka other politicians kwa constituency yake, and his constituents are very happy with the kind of work that he has done for them. But when you are a leader in this country, you must be very careful with your move. You must be very careful with your words, everything that you post on social media. At some point it could be kind of a joke, like mtu anaweza fanya kama kimchezo kama jokes, but how it hits back to the society, it's very different, right? It's very, very different. Now, Peter Salasya, at a point where he is right now, he is at a point whereby kuna places Peter Salasya can't attend right now as we're speaking, because if not for the security, angetoka hapo na injury kubwa kuliko vile yuko saizi. If not just for the security, angetoka na very big injury kushinda vile yuko saizi. All of that is just because angefunga mdomo and to be a wise politician like others. Yes, you can have your differences with whoever is in this politics scene. You can be enemies. You can have personal differences, but laying it out to the public, you never know who is a diehard, who likes this guy more, who can sacrifice his last breath for this person. You can never know about that, right? So if I can look for the things that Peter Salasya said about Baba, even me myself, the things that he had said about Raila doesn't make me happy. Let's be very honest, doesn't make me happy. Anyone can go for a competition and they can lose. Anyone can win. Anyone can make mistakes, right? Political mistakes, errors and stuff, but now, him being in the front line of using his social media platform, especially TikTok, talking ill of Baba Raila Odinga, it is something that is very sad, and Baba has been in the political scene before Peter Salasya by far. So as much as kuna errors and stuff, I don't even think Salasya is in that level of starting to address Raila in any way. That is a no. Okay, that is a no. As much as it sit down, stand somewhere and start to criticize Baba, okay, it's allowed. You can criticize anyone in this political game. You can criticize anyone you feel like, oh yeah, Leo, I want to eat on this person. You can do it, all right? You can do it, that is fine. But now, doing it to somebody like Baba, doing it to someone like Raila has cost his life right now, you see? So anything that Salasya will say from now henceforth will be like, okay, you are just saying this, but next time when we meet with you anywhere, be ready kupigwa mangumi, be ready kufanywa nini. You see, sometimes politics is personal to those who feel like, mimi am a diehard. It reaches a point whereby you just feel this is personal. There is somebody somewhere mwenye amewekea Salasya wivu, amesema huyu jamaa siku nitakuja kukutana naye, he won't like it, you know. And this is one person mwenye kwake analala njaa, and even that Raila doesn't give him nothing, but he has that love for Baba. He has that love for Raila. Now, this has cost Peter Salasya, and all that I can say is sometimes as a politician, the things that maybe people do. I'm not a politician, I'm not into politics, I'm just a political analysis because I love politics and I know much about Kenyan politics, right? But now, looking at what he has done, to me personally, I say it's a no. For a young politician like Salasa, it might cost him. It might really cost him even his seat in 2027. That is something that so many people have said, and they keep on saying it. It might cost him. It might cost him even when he is going to vie for 2027, because Baba is not just a Nairobian leader. Baba is a Kenyan leader. He is an African leader. He is someone who's even other politicians, when you're going to zingine, they are looking up to him. So that's all that we have about Salasya, and I hope you've had a very, very nice weekend. You've watched your time. You are in good health, and thank you very much. I don't take it for granted for you to come and view our video, for you to come and comment, and for you to like our video, maybe to share with your people that you love, and you'd like to see them getting news updates from us and enjoying our analysis, right? Thank you very much. That was my time. My name is Madini Classic, and see you next time.